The world of football is ever evolving, and in this year, there's no exception. From fancy new gear to stringent rules that keep players safe and the game fair, this year's updates are a mix of the innovative and the essential. Buckle up as we dive into the top 10 player equipment rules. Number 10. Jewelry and accessories. Leave the bling at home. Gone are the days when players could sneak in a bracelet or necklace under their kit. The rules around jewelry have tightened even further, leaving absolutely no room for error. Any kind of jewelry, whether it's a necklace, bracelet, or ring, is strictly forbidden on the pitch. The main reason is to prevent unnecessary injuries. Even a simple ring can lead to significant harm if it gets caught on another player's shirt during a tackle, or worse, if it makes contact during a high-impact collision. The stricter enforcement of these rules is designed to ensure that the game remains not just fair, but safe for all participants. Referees are now instructed to inspect players more thoroughly before the match, ensuring no one's trying to get away with taping jewelry instead of removing it. Failure to comply. That'll earn you a yellow card quicker than a missed tackle. It's all about keeping the game safe while also maintaining the integrity of the sport. Number 9. Technical devices. No smartwatches allowed. In this tech-savvy era, it's no surprise that players have tried to sneak a competitive edge with smart devices. FIFA's crackdown on technical devices has only gotten tougher. Players can no longer use smartwatches, fitness trackers, or any form of communication device during matches, as these can offer advantages that undermine the spirit of fair play. The only exceptions are medical devices, and even those require approval from match officials ahead of time. This rule reflects the balance FIFA is trying to strike between embracing technological advancements and ensuring the game remains fair and equal for all players. While tracking your heart rate and steps might be great for training, on the pitch, it's all about the purity of the game. The stricter enforcement of these regulations ensures that no player has an undue advantage, and that the game remains as fair as possible. Number 8. Color coordination. The art of team uniformity. Who knew fashion could be so crucial in football? FIFA's color coordination rules are sharper than ever. Teams must ensure their kits are distinct from their opponents and the match officials. This might sound like common sense, but it becomes a real issue when two teams show up with kits that are too similar, or the goalkeepers blend in with their outfield players. The last thing you want in a fast-paced game is for players to mistakenly pass the ball to an opponent because their kits are indistinguishable. Even the tape on your socks has to match your team's color scheme. FIFA isn't playing around with these details. The idea is to maintain clarity on the pitch, ensuring that players, referees, and fans can easily identify everyone involved. After all, the beauty of football is in its fluidity and precision, and the last thing anyone wants is a uniform malfunction causing confusion. Number 7. Shin guards. Size matters. Shin guards have always been a crucial piece of equipment, but 2024 sees stricter regulations on their size and material. Players can no longer get away with flimsy guards that offer little protection. The new rules emphasize that shin guards must be made of suitable material, think rubber or plastic, and must be large enough to cover the majority of the shin for adequate protection. The importance of this rule cannot be overstated. After all, the shin is one of the most vulnerable parts of a footballer's body. The emphasis is on proper protection, as inadequate shin guards can lead to serious injuries like fractures. Additionally, referees have been instructed to inspect these more closely, ensuring players aren't just slipping something minimal under their socks to meet the bare minimum. The message is clear: protect your shins or be prepared to sit out. Football is a contact sport, and with tackles flying in left, right, and center, proper gear is essential for staying on the pitch. Number 6. Goalkeeper Gloves. Safety over style. Goalkeeper gloves have evolved, becoming not just a tool for better grip, but also a potential safety hazard. New regulations ensure that gloves are designed with safety in mind, eliminating sharp elements or excessive padding that could injure other players. The gloves must also meet specific design standards that ensure they do not provide an unfair advantage in terms of grip. Gone are the days when a flashy glove could slip through the cracks. Now, every piece of equipment must undergo rigorous inspection before the match begins. This isn't just about ensuring the goalkeeper's safety. It's about protecting the players they interact with. Imagine catching a high ball and accidentally injuring an opponent because your gloves were non-compliant. That's a scenario FIFA wants to avoid. The focus on safety-first designs is a step in the right direction for making football safer for all involved. Number 5. Headgear. Protection with style. Headgear in football has always been a bit of a controversial topic, but the rules have brought much needed clarity. Head covers, while allowed, must meet strict guidelines. They need to be the same color as the jersey, can't have any protruding parts, and must not pose any danger to the player or others. This includes popular protective headgear worn by goalkeepers. The emphasis is on safety without compromising the professional appearance of the game. Players who wear headgear must now also ensure it doesn't interfere with their visibility or movement, making it as functional as it is safe. Number 4. Concussion protocols. A new era of safety. With the growing awareness around the dangers of concussions in football, this year has seen the introduction of permanent concussion substitutes as a competition option. This rule is a game changer in terms of player safety, allowing a substitute to be made if a player is suspected of having a concussion, without counting towards the team's total number of allowed substitutions. This ensures that players don't feel pressured to stay on the field when they've taken a serious knock to the head. Coaches and medical staff are now more empowered than ever to prioritize player health over game strategy, which is a massive step forward for the sport. Number 3. Footwear. More than just a fashion statement. When it comes to football boots, there's more to consider than just what looks cool on the pitch. Footwear regulations have been refined to ensure that boots don't just enhance performance, but also maintain safety. This includes checks on stud length, material, and overall design to prevent injuries. The last thing anyone wants is for a poorly designed boot to cause an injury. Think of all the sliding tackles that happen during a game. The new rules make it clear that aesthetics take a back seat to function, ensuring that boots provide the right kind of support and grip necessary for competitive play. Players who love flashy designs need to make sure their boots also comply with these stricter safety standards. The goal is to prevent injuries caused by improper footwear, such as ankle sprains or worse, and to keep the game safe for everyone on the field. Number 2. Socks. More than just an accessory. Soccer socks are not just there for aesthetics. These knee-length socks serve several purposes, the most obvious being that they hold the shin guards in place. They must cover the entire shin guard, according to FIFA regulations. Moreover, socks provide support and comfort. Quality soccer socks are designed to prevent blisters by reducing friction between the player's foot and the cleat. They also wick moisture away from the skin, keeping the feet dry and comfortable throughout the game. A player who spends 90 minutes on the field will appreciate the comfort that comes from wearing proper socks. Number 1. New FIFA rule for goalkeepers. No more penalty shenanigans. Goalkeepers have long been known for their antics during penalty kicks, from waving their arms to shouting distractions. FIFA has cracked down on this with a new rule. Goalkeepers are now prohibited from unfairly distracting the penalty taker, no more touching the goalposts, crossbar, or net, and certainly no delaying tactics. This rule aims to ensure fairness during one of the most crucial moments of the game. Violating this rule doesn't just mean a warning. Goalkeepers could face serious sanctions, including yellow cards or more. This change is designed to put the focus back on skill and strategy, rather than mind games during penalties. And that's a wrap on the top 10 player equipment rules you need to know. If you enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our YouTube channel for more exciting content, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on any future uploads.